Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. Again, a really simple pasta salad today. I'm going to make a kind of chicken salad with some artichoke hearts. Here, as you can see, I've got a nice large mixing bowl and I've got some cooked pasta in there. Use any one you like. I'm using the bow today, but you can use anything you like really, penne or anything. Simply, we're going to just throw a lot of stuff in. Here I've got some artichoke hearts, in they go. I've just sort of broken them into half, nice and large. Now you can generally get these in a jar which is in a kind of oil, which are great, or you can get them in a can or a tin in a water. I think the ones in oil are slightly better, but they both work. So just drain them off either way and pop them in. So simple. Right, for my chicken, I've got chicken breast, no skin, no bone. And again, it's fairly sort of chunky, in it goes. Now you can use a chicken breast, a pre-cooked one. You can use this off of a kind of, extra from a roast chicken or something. Or you can do what I've done, which was, I've got chicken breasts. I put them in some water with salt and lemon. I brought them to the boil and cooked them for about 4 or 5 minutes. They're still nice and succulent. I don't want to fry the chicken for this dish. You could if you wanted, but I just prefer it just like this. So we've got our pasta, our artichokes and our chicken. The main guys are in there. Take a look at this. Now, a little bit of chopped onion, I'm using red, celery, which I think is wonderful in this, some cucumber, some tomato, and I've got some black olives here. I'm using the Kalamata olive today. I've taken the stones out, so in that goes. And on top of that, which I think really works really well, I've got some pistachio nuts here. Optional, I mean, if you don't like nuts, obviously don't put them in, but I think they work really well. But you could use another nut if you wanted. Let's just give this a little mix around. If you've got a fresh herb, parsley, basil or something like that, that always kind of works as well, doesn't it, in these salads. Just keep them all nice and simple. And add and take away what you like, experiment with them. This is kind of just more of a suggestion, and it's what we're going to have for lunch today in the office. Okay, that's done. Let's make some dressing. So for the dressing for this salad, I mean really simple. In this bowl, I've got a couple of cloves of garlic, roughly chopped. Nice pinch of dried oregano. If you've got some fresh basil or something like that, or some other fresh herb, always good. I've got a touch of salt in there. I've got olive oil in there, nice quality. Always try and use a nice quality. And lemon juice. 4 parts of the olive oil to 1 part of the lemon juice I'm using for this. And I've got as you can see, the zest. I've grated the skin off of a couple of lemons. Really simple. Let's just give this a mix. Get a bit of black pepper in there. And that's done. If you wanted, you could make a kind of mayo based one. Stick a bit of mayonnaise in there and mix it out to give it a bit more of a creamy kind of flavour. I like it like that. It's really zesty. Nice bit of garlic in there. Beautiful. Let's move on. So, back to the bowl. Here's our dressing that we've just made. So simple. Over that goes. Again, one more mix. And a nice glaze of that olive oil. Like I say, always try and use a nice quality olive oil. There's some really terrible ones out there. It's really worth spending that little bit of extra money. And that, brothers and sisters, is done. We're going to serve that in a moment. It's going to taste great. And the balance that we don't use, I'm going to pop that in the fridge, and it will be even better later. That garlic and all that will really sort of work its way in. So simple. Hope you enjoy it. Play around with it as you like. Lots of love to you all. See you soon.